All right. So I was trying to do this with the last one, and it completely it just went off the rails because this I tried to get on every few minutes or every few levels and be like, "This is how you do it." But in all reality, how you do it is you come in when you start off your creation of your farm account. You just get to whatever level 3 or 4 that you can transfer to the correct server, which is 27. Don't let anybody tell you any other servers are better because they're not. And then you just spend all of your time and energy upgrading your queen. That's basically how you're going to roll. Um, you, you start off, you get up to level 5 or level 6 whenever you can exit your anthill and go outside and start hunting wild creatures. And then you don't hunt wild creatures. You jump in on a rally with a level 20 or level 25 lizard because you don't need any power if you have an active account that's pretty strong already. Level 25 lizard is going to give you 9 hours worth of additional speed. So it just starts you off in the right direction. So then you just come in here to your queen. You go, I need a shooter nest level 13 and a feeding ground level 13. Obviously, it's going to be different for different levels. You come over here and you're like, okay, feeding ground level 13 needs a worker ant nest level 13. Hey, look, I've got a worker ant nest. That is now level 13. You can go around and I've upgraded a couple extra buildings because I was working yesterday, and every time that the little flashy thing came up that was like, yeah, you upgraded something, I was like, oh yeah, let's upgrade that. So my leaf cutters are a little bit higher than they should be, so you could probably, again, do this faster. But then you come in, you're like, okay, I've you will get more bonuses from hunting lizards and hunting snakes or bunnies or frogs or whatever is available at the time. Uh, Come and just upgrade stuff. You do need to upgrade your storage as fast as you possibly can, so that way you can store the stuff to upgrade everything else. And then you just upgrade. Now, this is 24 hours, not quite. I think I started at 6:30 yesterday morning. It's 5:35 now. Um, so I have used a ton of speed ups. So I don't have a ton. I've got 14 hours left because I've got plenty of work to do today, and don't like. There's not a reason to go any faster. Just gonna go ahead and let that one roll for a little while. I will come over and throughout the day I'll speed up the shooter nest because really what I want to do is when I am done with work for the day, I want to have a queen level 14 on its way to level 15. I am going to take the tablet with me. I think I'll have Wi-Fi tomorrow for a little while. And just keep going. And that's it. You don't upgrade anything else except for what you need to get your queen to level 15. See, I've got a level 12 wet soil pile because I needed it to upgrade the queen. The rest are level 1. When it gets to level 15, um, I'll actually upgrade all of the resource piles that I'm actually going to use. Uh, you don't get your 4th builder until your queen's level 13. You can't put in your 2nd storage depots until your queen is level 13. So getting your queen to level 13 is just the best. I do still train troops just so I have some available, and I did put in the third March unit so that I can send out weak sauce attacks on snakes, or I think we're on snakes right now, but whatever it happens to be. But really, I haven't even made it to day 3. Day 3, I'll get a few speed ups that'll help, I guess. I don't know. But see, somebody's initiated a rally, so let's go see. Dredge does not need to be strong. Yeah, it's got 7,000 power because I was trying to get a little bit of bonus on Special Ant Day. And I do upgrade stuff in the evolution tree for rapid production and standard production. So every time you upgrade a building, once you get to level 15, you're going to upgrade all of your buildings to level 15, all of your production buildings. So an additional 35% every time you tap. Let's see here. Let's go to Wet Soil Pal. An additional 35%. If it succeeds, you go woohoo, and you got a little bit extra. See, instead of 3,600, I got 3,800. It doesn't seem like much, but when you do it 3 times per hill per upgrade, it's going to be a lot. And then your forces of nature, like all of the nature stuff, when you do using your speed ups, you get additional sandstone, small sandstone, and you get I've not gathered any resources because it's just not there yet. You get all of your building speed up stuff, you get all of your evolution speed up stuff, help your alliance so you can help yourself, donate to your alliance so you can help yourself. I've not hatched enough special ants. I probably will before this is over. But then you come over here and just look at the amount of rewards that you're going to get for just tagging along with people. It takes so long to get back to the top. They give you 5 eggs and 480,000 sand just to get in here and click that. So you've got plenty of sand to get most of your stuff up in the beginning. Then you get 1 million meat and some creature remains for your evolution, 1 million plant, 640,000 wet soil, and then you get 1,000 diamonds. So on top of all of your additional stuff that you're going to get from just tasks from your Planet's Gift. I don't think I've gotten much from Planet's Gift because I just haven't upgraded enough. And your whatever happens to be today, I think it's Thriving Anthill. Yeah, because Thriving Anthill, you upgrade your buildings 30 times. If you're using all of your speed ups and trying to get your queen to level 15, you will upgrade 30 buildings. It's just the way that works. So you'll get just a ton of resources from there. And I'm not done with this yet, but I'm sitting on 2.4 million wet soil and 2.3 million sand. By the time I am done building this farm, which will probably, I won't finish it today, but if I was going to be home tonight, I would finish it today. I would get about 20 million wet soil, 20 million sand from the bonuses that I'm going to receive. So then I can just farm myself for 20 million wet soil and sand, take everything and just show you on this rally center. Once you get to level 15, block off everything. So it's got that little, oh, I need a path to me icon, except for your sand production, your wet soil production, and this bad chicken here, your native fungi. Upgrade that to level 15 when you get to level 15, so that way you have production, because all of your production following that is tied to this thing here. So if you are producing more mushrooms than you are consuming, your supply efficiency is 100%. If you're producing less, things are going to die, and so you will be producing 65%. So you're losing 35% of your production value if you don't have enough mushrooms to produce. And you do want to close off your leaf cutters, like just grab them, move them, so then you can actually see, oh hey, this is the actual amount that I'm producing. You don't need to do that yet. Cancel, I just want to move you. Don't need to do that yet. But when you get to level 15, move those off to the side. Just have the one native fungi somewhere around here, so you don't have to like try and maneuver it through stuff. You don't need your feeding ground to be open. You don't need any of that stuff. Just upgrade everything and then close it down. I use the cultivator for this. I do want to, after I've built a few farms, I am going to come in here and have a backup account as a cultivator, because you get these, hey, look, it's almost time for work. You get the Strober, which is not useful for a farm account. You get that by level 15, and then before you really start slowing down your class upgrades, you'll get your Redfoot. So then you'll have meat and leaves. You'll start getting your greenhead, but you won't finish it, because however long these class features have been open, I've hit the top two Warzone construction pieces. So if we go here, you get your top two. Your level 12 build fungus flora is 54,000 points, and your level 10 build meat depot is 48,000 points. I've done either one of those every day for however long this is open on my primary account, and I think I'm like level 55 raider or something like that. So you're not going to get much better than that off of just building a cultivator. But those are going to be nice if you are going to play around with the cultivator for a while. And then every time you can, I was going to wait until Special Ant Day, but I think I'm going to build another farm before Special Ant Day. So always come in, see what you have available. I have the red jaw. Don't know if I have enough spores. I do have enough spores. So go ahead and upgrade 300 wet soil per hour from each wet soil pile. There's 5 of them, so there's an extra 1,500 wet soil per hour. I'm not gonna do any of the meat or leaves, because it's pretty much a waste of time for my farming needs. So that's how I'm doing it. You know, this is, like I say, about 24 hours later, level 13 queen, and once the queen is at level 15, it'll take about the same amount of time as getting her to level 15 to get all of the wet soil piles and sand piles up to level 15. I'm just going to speed them all up when I get there. I'm going to use diamonds, use speed ups, use whatever I can to get all of them done. Move everything off to the side, shut this account down so it's just an inactive hill. Obviously move it to the Farm Alliance, but so it's inactive, and I'm just going to come over and I'm going to be stealing about 1,000,000 wet soil and about 800,000 sand every single day, on top of the 20 million that I'm going to pull from it right before I shut it down. So I'll just come in, open up the storage or the resources for wet soil and sand, dump everything I have in, attack my own hill. Probably end like I think I'm pulling 1,200 wet soil and 800,000 sand or 1.2 million wet soil and 800,000 sand from my main account with max T2s. So I think I'm holding 18 million in my troop load. So I can just come over here, steal that, take it back, and then it takes a little while. It actually does take some stamina to drain this hill of all of the excess resources that it has. Totally worth it. I mean, 1.2 million wet soil and 800,000 sand is the same as 10 plus, about 10 hermit crabs and 7 to 8 scorpions. And you use less stamina than you would for hunting one of them. You won't get any experience for your special ants. I've got 2 teams on that are maxed out at level 50 for all the special ants, so it's just going to take a little bit of time to come over and steal everything. So that is my little farm building. I think I'm going to be able to get quite a bit out of it. If anybody likes it, has comments, has questions, just ask. We will address anything that we can. Thanks, guys.